Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Mikey. I'm playing WWE 2K22, and in this video, I want to start MyGM. I have what I think is going to be a fantastic idea to run MyGM. I don't really know if it's going to work. We're going to test it out and see if I can pull this off. There's a couple of key things you need to know about MyGM to be able to.
So you want to be a general manager for the greatest
No matter
sports
what
entertainment
strategy
company
you're
in the
using, there's a
world.
couple of things that you
I've
have
been
to
in this
have
industry my
to
whole
get a
life,
successful
seen
show.
many come and go. And now
I'll kind of
here
cover
you
those
are
things
taking
throughout
your
this
first
video
step into the mix.
while
Tell me, what are you looking
running
for?
this
Fame,
insane idea I
glory,
have to see if I
prestige?
can make
What
this
kind
work.
of a general manager will you become? Have you thought about that? Will you be a fair and balanced
Let's go through
overseer?
this and
or maybe
see what
you'll
Stephanie
rule
has to
your
say to
roster
us.
with an iron fist. Either way, one thing you need to do is make impact.
Hey, that's the plan. Make an
I didn't
impact
start
here.
my
Let's
career
go.
in the WWE as a general manager like you're about to. I had to earn my spot through years and years of dedication to this business. But you still have so much to prove. You would not have been given this opportunity if we didn't see your potential.
Oh, I got a lot of
You
potential.
must understand.
My idea has a lot of
200
potential.
plus
Let's see if I
days a
can
year
pull it
we're
off.
on the road to entertain the WWE universe. Some careers are long, others aren't quite as lucky. But if you respect our business, if you love our business, then even you could become a legend one day. So are you ready? It's time to
Ready.
prove you deserve this chance. An opportunity that you can't let slip through your fingers. You must earn it. You must pay your dues. So I have to ask again, what kind of general manager will you become? Let's see if you have what it takes to be my GM.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. I'm hyped up. So again, I have this insane idea in my head. I got this strategy in mind. Now, each of these GMs that you can choose from have a special ability of their own. Adam Pearce has Instigator, Sonya Deville has a Superstars GM, William Regal has Legend Whisperer, Shane McMahon Coast to Coast, Stephanie McMahon, the McMahon presence. So basically, Instigator is going to make rivalries better. Sonya Deville has a chance to boost the morale of the roster. William Regal can sign a legend for free for a week. Shane McMahon is going to get +2 show bonus and be free to book this week on when you do an interference. And Stephanie is going to make twice as much money from the arena attendance. So a lot of good things in here. For the insane idea that I have that I'm hoping is going to work, I'm going to run William Regal as my GM because I want to get these awesome legends, right? Just the way I'm going to run this roster, this insane idea I have, I'm going to need the legends to help bring up the popularity of my show. I'm going like a full legend nostalgia idea here. Let's see if we can pull this. I don't think it would work in real life to run this kind of show, but in this game, I think I can make this work and make it very entertaining YouTube series video out of this and make a really entertaining WWE 2K experience in the MyGM mode. So let's find out if I'm right, if that's true. Let's go, William Regal. Again, you have to choose a brand of show that you're going to be on. Same thing here. They each have a card. SmackDown, Birth of Legends. Raw, This Is War. NXT Fighting Champion. NXT UK International Takeover. For SmackDown, you're going to get a +6 to popularity to 6 random superstars for a week. For Raw, you're going to have 3 randomly selected superstars on the opposing brand that cannot be booked in matches next week, but you can't use it the week before a pay-per-view. For Fighting Champion, title matches booked for this week will receive a large match rating boost. NXT UK, your network deal is tripled if you gain fans this week. Otherwise, it will only be doubled. Now, with this MyGM mode, you are booking against another show. In my mind right now, I'm not even worried about that. I'm just trying to make the most entertaining show. So for me, I'm going to need my other superstars who aren't legends to have a bonus to popularity, because I'm not going to get that out of this insane strategy that I have in my mind, just with the base roster that I'm going to be signing out of this draft. So the AI is going to be on my opponent. For my GM, let's just kind of randomly land on one. Sonya Deville, okay. Let's see, randomly select her brand. Raw. Let's just go normal, okay. Duration 15 weeks is what we're going to do here. Again, this is just like a insane idea I have. Want to see if this works out. Want to test this out. We don't want to do 50 weeks worth of these videos. We're going to do 15 weeks and see if we can pull this off. Draft pool is default. Draft settings manual, of course. We want to do it ourselves. We're going to start this draft. When the draft starts, it's not every wrestler that's on the roster. We're going to get a randomly selected pool of wrestlers to choose from once it starts here. And there's a couple of things that you need to know when you're drafting your roster. Styles matter. Whether you have heels or baby faces matter. If you have a good balance, okay. You're going to start out with $2,750,000 to draft with. So each wrestler is going to cost a certain amount. Like, look here, Becky Lynch, $268,000. Really popular, right? And a baby face. If you look at somebody down at the bottom, only $108,000, but only a popularity of 45. So that is the big difference in the cost there. You're saving a lot, but you have a lot less popular wrestler to get fans to be watching your show. Now, again, the other things you need to look at is their role and their class. You need a good balance of heels and baby faces. You need, for class, you need a good mix of different class of wrestlers. So that way, the fighters. So, for instance, say like Finn Balor is a fighter, and Big E is a bruiser. These styles pair very well together and get a bonus. So you'd want to have like those two styles of wrestlers to be able to face against each other. Those are some things you got to think about. So I'm going to be getting cheaper wrestlers with my strategy, but I'm going to need to be looking at their class and their role to make sure that they match up well, so I can get good matches out of them, and hopefully the good matches are going to boost the popularity just by having good work rate, right? But so I can save on the cost. So let's go ahead and let's first look at what we got for men in the cheap zone. I don't want to just randomly pick one, the cheapest ones right away. Like, I got to make sure that my baby face and heel are going to match well together and that are going to both be cheap. Oh, like you see here, Akira Tozawa, fighter, and Titus O'Neil being a bruiser, already right there, that matches up really well. And then they're both super cheap, right? Cruiser. Do we have any giants that are cheap? Not exactly. I mean, that is much cheaper than a lot of other people, but because I'm not just going to go the full-on cheapest. Again, we need to make sure that heels, baby faces match up while staying cheap as well. Let's look at the women and see what we can get here. So Shassi's the lowest, she's a cruiser. Do we have a giant babyface. That isn't a lot. No, we don't. Yeah, Nia Jax's our one giant babyface, and she's a lot. So I don't think we're gonna go that route. Let's see, we got a fighter and a bruiser. Okay, that could work well. Those are both very cheap as well. Let's go back to the menu again. They got Ricochet up here too. Ooh, he's not bad. Okay. Let's go. So we got a bruiser and a fighter here. Cruiser. Swerve Scott. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. T-Bar is a giant. We're going T-Bar.
T-Bar! The powerful T-Bar, ready to make his mark on a new night. An unexpected first
like I said,
pick, but it might light a fire under this guy.
We are going insane with the strategy here. Okay, we got our giant. See up here by Isaiah Swerve Scott's name. We got class synergies. Pair cruisers with giants for added bonuses. See, we're going to get an added bonus by having a cruiser and a giant together. Having matches together. These are both cheap guys. They at least still both got popularities of 50 or higher, so it's not the worst in the world. While still getting a cheap amount. So that's what we do. And I'm a fan of these wrestlers work like great in real life, so that's an added bonus.
Hey, the best fish are at the bottom of the barrel.
The other thing is you want to get a balance of men and women too. You don't want to just go all men or only women. So let's see what we're gonna do here. So Tegan Knox as a fighter, and then Dana Brooke as the bruiser. That's not bad. Again, really big fan of Tegan Knox. Dana Brooke has been making tons of improvements over the years.
Tegan Knox.
I gotta say, I'd be a fan in real life too.
Women's division with Tegan Knox. The GM giving her a
out.
chance to reach new heights.
See, the bruiser and the fighter. The style works together. Plus, it's a babyface and a heel, so fans don't have to be confused. Well, which one am I supposed to root for, or which one am I supposed to boo?
Dana Brooke.
So far, this roster's worked out.
To a new night.
We have drafted 4 superstars to our roster already. Still over $2 million. This is going splendidly for my insane plan that I have here. We have a giant. Oh my goodness. We are getting Liv Morgan as our cruiser.
Liv Morgan. The GM looking to live dangerously. The brand is soaring up its women's division
We
here.
are getting Raquel Gonzalez as our giant.
Raquel Gonzalez. The powerful Raquel Gonzalez joining a new brand. The brand is taking shape, and this woman is picking her targets.
Goodness. We still have 1.8 million. We have a Kino giant down here at the bottom. No. Let's see. We have Walter as a giant. Braun Strowman is a giant. Keith Lee is a giant. And we do have a giant. I can't believe there's not more heel giants in this. We didn't get a great roll of random wrestlers here. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? We don't have any specialists. We only have one fighter and Bruiser. Okay, let's see here. We have this combination right here would get us a fighter and a Bruiser. Ugh. I just don't know if I really want to go that route. Kyle O'Reilly and Otis. Hey, that could be entertaining, right? Maybe. I might pull that off. Let me just look one more second. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get Kyle O'Reilly first because he's got a little bit.
Kyle O'Reilly, the striker Kyle O'Reilly makes his way to a new night. The GM sees an imminent headliner in this man.
Otis pairs up. It pairs up splendidly.
SmackDown selecting the big man Otis, a man with all the upside in the world, in my opinion.
Okay. Gosh. We did our 8 rounds, right? That's all I have to do is the 8 rounds, right? But that would leave me to just... I'm gonna have to do a couple more because I need a bigger roster than that. I do need a bigger roster. Let's see. We don't want our roster be so small that we're doing the same matches every week. So let's get a couple more. Again, Akira Tozawa and Titus O'Neil, they're so cheap and the styles just match perfectly and give us that other choice. So I think that's where
Akira Tozawa, the power of Tozawa on a new night. Interesting pick.
Akira
I think there's just a little fire in him.
Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil, the big deal, making a big impact on a new
Look
night.
at them, they're at 750,000. We're at still 1.27. Come on. So we got 6 men, 4 women. Let's do one more round of women. We got a cruiser. Got Tamina is a giant. We got Tony Storm is not too bad either. Let's see here. Ember Moon as a cruiser. And then Tamina as our giant. Ooh, that's not bad. And I love Ember Moon. I think that's the strategy we're going. Ember Moon as our cruiser.
Ember Moon! An eclipse on the horizon for this brand. The GM knows she has a lot of potential.
In Tamina. And that is still, that's going to put us just under.
For Monday Night
just
Raw.
under
There's
1
nobody
million.
meaner than Tamina on
We are
this
ending
roster.
our draft.
She
here.
thought
This
she
is
might
where
be
we
on the
end our draft.
sidelines, but now she has an opportunity.
Look at that roster. I'm telling you, with the styles here, you're looking at this roster, you're going, I don't know. Is that a good roster? I'll tell you what, the potential is there. A lot of great potential. A lot of young superstars here that deserve a chance to make a name for themselves.
Raw has so many options to choose from here.
Oh, just keep going. See, they're going to spend, they're spending every single dollar they have.
And I hope he does.
We got a lot of big name superstars that are already big names now, but just wait and see. I'm going to get people to watch my show. You're looking at their popularity levels over there on the right-hand side compared to mine. You're thinking, oh, well, they're going to have a more popular and better show. They just you wait. Just you wait. Because we're not done yet. We're not done with this roster yet. There's a lot left to do. Triple H saying tonight is the night, the debut show. We have high hopes for you. Oh, as you should. I was born for this. I'll try not to let you down. I was born for this, baby. I have the mind for this. Good. I'm expecting big things of SmackDown this season. Make it an amazing show. Right? Let's exit and make the booking. Choose your champion. So we have to choose a champion to start out. For me, my SmackDown champion, if I'm going out of anybody out of here, the thing is, again, remember, they're going to get a popularity bonus for being champion. So I'm going to go with Isaiah Swerve Scott as my champion. Out of everybody here, that's who I like the most. And let's get him that added popularity. So he gets a +10 to popularity for being our champion. For our SmackDown Women's Champion, again, oh my goodness, who would we want? So we have a babyface over as our champion on the men's side. Do we want a babyface women as well? No, I think it'd be great to have a heel woman on this side and a woman babyface chasing, right? That's what I think. We're going with Raquel Gonzalez as our SmackDown Women's Champion. Confirming those selections. Boom. Now, again, look here. We can book our first show. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to have show logistics. We're just starting out, so we haven't earned anything yet. You actually have to earn the rest of these throughout the rest of the weeks. Right now, you're going to start out in a high school gym with a basic road crew, basic lighting events, local signs and flyer advertisements. That's all you get. So that's that. Now the managed roster. So we got power cards again. We can spend these power cards. We got 2 Extreme, $50,000. 1 randomly booked Extreme Rules match on your show will receive a higher than normal rating. A double cost of an opposing brand's match for next week's show. That's going to cost us $40,000 as well. The Health Spa Sin Chosen Superstar to a Stop Spa. Okay. Now the Legend Whisperer. The first legend you sign this week will be free. Birth of Legends. 6 random superstars on your roster will have their popularity increased by 6. Weekly limit 1 per week. So those are big deals. The ratings we're starting out. Everybody starts out even right here, right? Except for you can see we have a lot more money to spend as of right this second, right now. Let's see here. For our Journal Triple H, what does he have for us? Schedule a run-in on one of your champions this week. That sounds like a good idea. So that is something that we need to try to shoot for on our booking. If we do that in our booking, we're going to get this reward that we see at the bottom of the screen here. Now, again, I really wanting to increase the popularity of the show I have now. I got cheap, lesser popular characters, but I can manage the rosters. See, and I still have a lot of money left. If you just go to the manage roster here, you can select wrestlers. You would be able to release them and do all of that. Okay, but we don't want to release them. But it just gives you all the other. When you select a wrestler, it shows you all the other information about them while they're on your show as well. Okay, we could do that. Assign free agents. Ton of free agents that are available here now that weren't available to us before, correct? Some of these people were not options in the whatchamacallit, in the draft that we just had. Like Rude wasn't there, I don't remember seeing AJ Styles, but you can see they also, how long it's going to be. Is it permanent? Like Kevin Owens here, pretty cheap, 78,000. But he's only going to be on your show for 5 weeks, so that's something that you got to think about. Free agents, but there's legends, and we got the Legend Whisperer card. This is how we are going to just build a ridiculous show. Look at all these awesome legends that we have the option to sign to our show. We can get one for free. First one we sign this week, okay? So, we're going to go back to our power cards. We are going to use this Legend Whisperer card. Yes, I want to proceed. Because I want to sign The Rock for free. Can you imagine The Rock working for you for free? For free? I'm signing him for free. He's going to be on my show for 10 weeks. Popularity of 70. Okay? I could get Stone Cold Steve Austin if I want to. Popularity of 69. He's only here for 5 weeks, though, so I want to take the most advantage out of this card. That's The Rock. He's already got the higher popularity, and he's on the show for a longer period of time. Yo, come on. We got to do it. It's The Rock. We're signing him for free. 10 weeks. Yes, I would like The Rock on my show for free for 10 weeks. Confirm. Now, we still have a ton left here, okay? Let me go back. Oops. Let's go back. Here. Manage roster. I want to look at The Rock. So he is. They have him as a specialist, okay? Let's go ahead. We want to sign some more legends. We have a ton of money that I saved in the draft, plus the power card I just used to sign The Rock. Let's go ahead and get some more legends in here. Stone Cold Steve Austin, he's a fighter. We have a heel bruiser. Can you imagine both of these characters feuding for 5 weeks? Hollywood Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin. For 5 weeks, have them feuding against each other? Yo, that doesn't sound bad, actually. And I still would have a ton of money left. We got to do it. Sign him. Confirm. Bruiser and the fighter. Confirm. Okay. Now, is that all we want to do for now? Again, let's go look back at our roster one more time. I mean, look at this show. We don't want to get too crazy with it. I mean, the Rock, Stone Cold, and Hogan are all right there already. Going to have just the trio could have a great feud, right? I don't want to have a odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't want to. I feel like I don't want to have an odd number of legends here, though. Just that way, just in case. I mean, Rock's gonna be around for 10 weeks. Stone Cold and Hogan only around for the 5. So who else would I want Rock to feud with if he's not feuding with somebody on the main roster? Kevin Nash, Diesel, Kevin Nash. They give you a lot of choices out of Kevin Nash in here. We want him to go against a heel. Oh gosh, China would be great as well, right? Oh my goodness. Who do we want to go with? Who do we want to go with? So tough. We got Kevin Nash, NWO Kevin Nash. He's got the most popularity. This version's only around for 5 weeks though. We can get just the Kevin Nash, regular Kevin Nash for the full 10 weeks, and that could be something that they could go back and forth for, a longer period of time. The Rock and Ric Flair having matches together for 10 weeks as well, though. Oh, I think that's the way we go. Wait. No. I don't want to have an uneven amount of legends. I can get one more. I don't have a woman legend on here. We need a woman legend. The one choice we're getting is China. She's going to be there for 5 weeks. That's what we're doing. Confirm it. And then look at that. Still 665. Oof. My goodness. So that is how we have constructed our roster. Okay? Here we go. The Rock, Hollywood Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, China, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Raquel Gonzalez, T-Bar, Liv Morgan, Kyle O'Reilly, Ember Moon, Titus O'Neil, Dana Brooke, Akira Tozawa, Otis, Tamina, and Tegan Knox. I'm telling you, look, it is top heavy with the legends. My champions getting those plus, bonuses to their popularity. I think this is really going to work out. Okay, we are going to have to, again, go to our journal. We got more goals here, just to run in on a champion this week. We have to book our show. This video is going to be just the roster this time, so you're gonna have to tune in for the next time to see how we start booking the show and actually see the matches and see how it plays out, see if this plan is going to work out for us. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like on the video, comments down below. Do you think that this roster is actually going to work? Am I going to be able to run a successful show with this strategy? I want to know in the comments what you think. Hit the notification bell, that way you know when all the videos are coming out. If you've been watching the channel, you're going to see that I'm also doing a My Rise series of videos with a certain character right now that I'm calling the Engineer, who's a technician, and hopefully he's going to rise and be a WWE legend one day. Okay, so you don't want to miss out on any of this stuff. I'm having a ton of fun playing WWE 2K. Like, this is a really good WWE 2K. We've definitely had some that miss. They weren't wrong. This one hits different and it hits good. So I'm going to be playing a ton of this game. So make sure you do everything you need to do to make sure that when I got new videos of this up, that you get it in your feed so that you can, be a part of it. All right. Thank you again. Peace out.